I'm Morgana Stanley, the Superintendent of the Henderson County Schools. Unfortunately, we have had a short week during this past week, but it has been an opportunity, students, so I hope you've taken advantage of it to find a great story and get lost in a book. Reading 20 extra minutes every day will significantly enhance your academic achievement, and that's vital to your academic success. Our winter reading challenge is still going on, so please post your pictures as you're reading to #HCSReads. And as the weeks go on, we are giving away prizes as we view those pictures and randomly pick some winners. Even though it was a short week in the Henderson County Schools, there were many after-school activities that happened on Monday evening and Tuesday evening. And that's what we really want to kind of highlight this week in the end of week message. Different things that are available for students, families, and our parents. There are several clubs, sports, and different activities at our high school and our middle schools that start after the buses leave. Our new 21st Century Cheers 2.0 program at the high school provides students with different opportunities to learn culinary skills, how to fly drones, and participate in a lot of STEM or STEAM activities. Some of the evening activities that happened this past week include the Superintendent Academic Meet, in which Cairo became our champion. Beyond the high school transition, Parent Night occurred where we had over 42 parents participate in that. We also had an outstanding family literacy night where parents come together or guardians come together with their students. They listen to stories, they learn how to read with their students, and it's just a great night to celebrate books. It was a very successful night on Tuesday night. Also on Tuesday night, we had our first ever Cairo Pinewood Derby race. And we're going to hear a little bit more about that in just a minute. I'm here in the new innovative library at Cairo Elementary School with Principal Ms. Brooke Chappelle. Good morning.
Good morning, Ms. Stanley.
And as we've mentioned, even after our buses leave at 2:30 or 3:30 in the afternoon, there are many learning experiences that happen for our students in the Henderson County Schools and for our parents and for our community as a whole. One event that happened this week on a Tuesday evening was here at Cairo, and you all held your first ever Pinewood Derby car.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to let you tell us a little bit about that. And so why don't you start and tell us, what was your goal?
Yes, ma'am. Well, our goal this year at Cairo is to continue to provide authentic learning experiences for our Cairo leaders. So this year we began with a third grade Pinewood Derby project. To begin that project, our third grade teachers began teaching lessons on friction and potential and kinetic energy. Our next step was to invite local engineer Mike Chappelle to Cairo to teach our students about air resistance and aerodynamics. After that, our third graders worked in partners in a collaborative setting to design and construct Pinewood Derby cars. Then they moved into a refinement stage, and our gentleman will tell us a little bit about that here in just a few moments. But as a culminating event, as you said, on Tuesday evening, we had our first exhibition night here at Cairo, a Pinewood Derby race where our students shared their learning with their families and also 7 local manufacturing shops. Those manufacturing shops that came to visit with us were Gibbs Die Casting, Stinson Brothers Welding, Arc Machine Shop, Frills Machining, Norton Abrasives, Quality Tooling, and also Sunrise. Those manufacturing shops didn't just get to hear about what our students learned, they also designed cars and participated in our race as well. So it was a great time and lots was learned by our third grade leaders.
It certainly was, and one thing that I noticed that night, that the adults from your community of businesses were having just as much fun as the students. And as I listen to you talk, Ms. Chappelle, it automatically makes me think of Building Better Graduates and our initiative of HCS Plus, working at even preschool, 3rd grade, 5th grade, 12th grade level, teaching our kids how to collaborate, communicate, use critical thinking, innovative skills. The vocabulary that these students have been introduced to and have learned about hands-on is phenomenal. So let's step over and meet the 2 grand champion winners of the first ever Pinewood Derby race here at Cairo. All right, so here we are with the grand champions of the 3rd grade. Congratulations, gentlemen. I was here on Tuesday night and it was pretty competitive, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm Mrs. Stanley and you are? Nice to meet you. Jacob and? Nice to meet you, Parker. And so, Ms. Chappelle, what do you want the boys to share with us today?
All right, boys. First, tell our community a little bit about the question that we answered through this authentic learning experience. Parker, can you tell them the question that we began with that drove our project?
How can I increase the speed of a moving object?
Very good. And Jacob, can you tell us a little bit about one way that you learned to increase the speed of a moving object through our Pinewood Derby race?
We learned that if you can make a little dip in the car and put the wing up there and go through, and then it'll go down the back and out there.
And what is the science word that talks about air moving up and over the car? Aero what? Okay,
Absolutely great.
very good. All right, Parker, can you share with us a little bit about what you did to make your wheels turn faster?
We sanded the wheels to reduce friction
And that made your wheels turn faster or slower?
faster.
Very good.
Awesome. Your car must have went awfully fast that night, gentlemen, because there were several heats. And so you had to race many cars. We had to race all those cars over there. So congratulations.
Jacob, can you tell us a little bit about why you have the washers glued to your car?
We added the weight so that there would be more potential energy, so the car would go quicker.
Where did you add the weight, Jacob?
On the rear axle and high wheels.
Very good. And do you all think that by adding weight and also reducing friction and then curving your car to make it more aerodynamic, those were keys that helped you win the race? Guys, how did it feel to win the first annual 3rd grade Pinewood Derby race at Cairo?
It felt really exciting.
Very good.
It felt pretty good to be the first people to win the derby.
And these gentlemen created a winning handshake as well. Would you like to show us your handshake? Very good.
Nice job. Tuesday night was a cold evening, but the gym was pretty full of people. How was your turnout overall?
Well, Ms. Stanley, we had approximately 45 students who attended our race, and with them, their family members came as well. So I would estimate that we had well over 100 family members in attendance. And then, of course, our 7 manufacturing shops as well. So it was a fantastic turnout on Tuesday evening. Thank you for everyone for coming and supporting
To us about your learning. Very impressive, and Ms. Chappelle, as always, we appreciate the time that you give us and dedication to Cairo students. You have great leaders at Cairo.
Thank you.
Strive to provide our families with information, education, and time for families to connect with one another, to become a whole school family during all of our after-school events. It is always busy in our schools, even on the weekends. We encourage our families to check out what we're doing by looking at their school calendars, looking on our webpage, at our social media outlets, to know and to make sure that you're involved as much as you can be in the things that your students do every day at school. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that the winter weather will stay away from us. Have a great weekend.